What's up? What's up? What's up? You already know we getting a little G thing up in here. You know how we do it. If this is your first time watching this live, or you watching this on the replay, for one, what's up? What's happening? But we get a little groove up in here, you know what I mean? But today, I'm going to be talking about the Jonathan Majors trial. I'm going to recap day 3 and day 4. Day 3, really nothing happened. You know what I mean? So it's not really nothing to recap. But I went, just for timeline's sake, if you're watching this, because I'm gonna make a whole entire playlist of every single video I've done about the Jonathan Majors situation, in his court case, everything. I'm going to make a playlist about that. But I wanted to make sure that you guys had a good timeline of everything that's been going on in here. So that playlist is coming soon. But I'm going to recap everything that happened in day number 4 and previously in day number 3, of the Jonathan Majors case. Hopefully you guys are happy. Hope you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant for that. Shout out to everybody who watched the live on the Blurred AF last night. If you are not getting the notifications, maybe because if you didn't get a notification, it's because we added the live late, so that was my fault. But make sure you guys are tuning in and we're doing our thing, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get this started. You already know what it is. The real question is, All right. All right. So again, what this is a recap. So if you watch this on the replay, this is a complete recap with my own thoughts. It's elaborated more about everything that went on the Jonathan Majors case this week. So when I'm talking about this, understand if you watch this on the replay and you're new to the channel, you haven't seen it. This is the live right now. But if you're watching this and it's like 9 at night, this is a replay of that live. So we have fun around here. Even though this is not like a funny situation, we still try to be, light, try to get understanding and education on that. So let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Everybody, if you're watching this on Twitter or you're watching this on Facebook, make sure the brother get a thumbs up around this piece. You know what I mean? Make sure you thumbs up the video so I can keep giving you these lives. Also, there is a shorter version. Well, it's just 5 key highlights that I just posted. There's 5 key highlights of what happened in day number 4. We're getting ready to have day number 5. That's why I'm catching you guys up right now. Gray, what's up? My man, Gray. Always coming through in the clutch. You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan in the prime, throws through the front line. So let me get set up real quick because I got to start at the very beginning, and I'm going to be citing a couple people from Twitter. And shout out to Flavio Sosa, who hooked us up with the lawyers that's inside of the courtroom. Again, this is still a city charge, you know what I mean? So I'm surprised just any old person ain't in there, but that's just me. But anyway, let me go ahead and share my screen real quick, and let's get into some of the highlights of what's going on. You're going to get my full thoughts, and we're going to go from there. So let's share this here, like this our show. All right. So if you haven't been following the Jonathan Majors trial, this is a way for you to catch up. I think I might just make myself like this. I don't like that either. Let me see if I can. Yeah, let's do that. So let's start off with Danny Does Law. Shout out to Danny. She was on Pam Entertainment last night watching her video. So make sure you guys are checking out Pam ENT, Pam Entertainment Television. She did an awesome job covering the Jonathan Majors case. Shout out to She Dress Me, Chillmonger, Blue for Blues House Live. Y'all been covering this. So make sure you just check out the channel so you can get a clear or maybe a different perspective on each person. All right, so this starts off, which this was a shock to me. What's up, D Sizzle? D Sizzle's in the house. What's going on? So this was a shock to me. I'm not even gonna hold you. This was a shock, and this is the beginning. This is from Danny. So I'm going to share this. She says, jury is not in yet. Housekeeping items being reviewed. People requested 5 counts to be consolidated into one of the assaults, right? Let's keep that in mind. They're requesting 5 counts to be consolidated into one of the assaults, but I'm going to get to what everything is here in a minute. All right, so the counts 2, 3, and 5 and 6 was dismissed, and the defense agreed. So now we're just down to 3 charges. She also says all the jurors appear under the age of 40, except the Hispanic appearing male and black woman. So this is Danny. She's letting us know inside the courtroom. What up, Kita? She's letting us know inside the courtroom what is going on as far as the jurors. I know me and she dressed me. We talked about this yesterday on the live. She told me, I just don't like this look. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to do this because I just don't like that. But she was telling me that the reason why a younger woman would have a problem with this case, it has nothing to do with the actual case. It has the simple fact that, it's because Jonathan Majors was dating a white woman. You know what I mean? And they look at that like, this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? Which I can't be mad about that because I can see both sides. You know what I mean? It's just not something that, you don't want to hold your hat to. You know what I mean? So let's go to Ben Coachman. Now, Ben Coachman is in the courtroom also. He says, this is the opening. Remember, these are opening statements. This is what they're saying at the beginning of the trial. Ben Coachman says Major hit his now ex-girlfriend, Stephanie McMahon, repeatedly on March 25th after a fight that broke out in a cab over the Manhattan Bridge after McMahon Helmsley saw a text from his phone from somebody named Cleopatra, Assistant District Attorney Michael Perez say. Now, we know who Cleopatra Jackson is because I'm calling her Cleopatra Jackson. We all know who that is. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie. Is the guy a cheater? Well, you can say that. He has a little infidelity. Every time if it needs the People's Court theme in the back. If I could play that without getting in trouble, I would. Trust me. But you know what I mean? Is he a cheater? Yes. Yes. Let's call it what it is. He's a cheater. So he was cheating on Stephanie McMahon Helmsley with Cleopatra over here. Oh, Cleo. You know what I'm saying? Miss Cleo. It also says the text included a link to a 1995 D'Angelo song, Lady, and said, I wish I was kissing you right now. Perez added just now. Now, there's no crime about being a cheater. Is it morally wrong? Yes. There's no crime about being a cheater, right? Now, it also said, remember, this is the prosecution. So I want to make this clear for anybody who's watching this. It's a prosecution, what they're saying. It said the driver of the black Escalade, the Jonathan Majors was inside with his ex, will testify that Majors threw Stephanie McMahon like a football back into the car after their violent March 25th encounter, prosecutor said. Now, hold up. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. I mean, I bench about 250. I probably could have got up to about 3 if I didn't, stay at the gym. Guys, I worked more and I stayed at the gym for a while, so I need to get back in. Yep, he's a cheater, not a beater. Mr. YouTube, what's up? Yeah, you need D'Angelo trying to get the point across. Exactly. Now, this is what I'm saying on this, right? Now, I can pick up a woman. I can't toss her like a football. And let's be real. What man is tossing a woman like a football? Matter of fact, it reminds me of the homies of her hoes where Thug Nipsey was like, the Gay Solution was like, get back away from me. Wee! Did she go flying like that? Did she go flying like a football? Now, like I said in my short video, is it Pop Warner or are we talking about like Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts? You know what I'm saying? Like, Aaron Rodgers. What are we talking about? Like, that's a horrible opening statement to paint that. What's up, Cat? Jonathan reminds me of that saying that people cheat because their partner won't accept a breakup, and it could be. It could. Here goes the thumbs up again for my phone. I mean, for my laptop. Yeah, and that could be. Cat, actually not. I can see that if he, if she don't want to leave, he just start messing with somebody else. You know what I mean? So I can see that. Cleopatra was trying to get him caught being extra with that text. Yeah. But he didn't care because she saw it. It ain't like he covered it up. You know what I mean? If he would have covered it up, we wouldn't be here today. But then we wouldn't, I mean, you never know what might have happened. Let's keep going. It also said prosecutors at Giant the Major's trial said that they will provide evidence of his past alleged abuse, including one episode in which he allegedly threw a household item at the wall and another in which he allegedly yanked her headphones out of her ear when she was running and berated her. I mean, okay, so if you're mad, I understand throwing things, but did he throw things at her? Did he direct a pot? You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know, a spoon towards her face or if she was going through this much of alleged abuse, why didn't she call the police? Is all I'm asking. Was she so scared that she didn't call the police? You gotta, it's like you gotta prove to me without a shadow of a doubt that this man is a cheater, not a beater. You know what I'm saying? Or a beater, not a cheater, or both. You know what I mean? You have to prove to me that this. I don't know how much validity you could be able to have that will prove to this, but according to Danny, he said when she read when the prosecutors read off that statement that she said she observed Jonathan Majors kind of seeking in his chair. You know what I'm saying? As he was shamed because he brought his mom into court. He brought Megan Good's mama to court. You know what I mean? His auntie, his sister. There go the thumbs up again. He brought up everybody. You know, as a matter of fact, that's what remind you. Give the thumbs up around here. You know what I'm saying? Give a brother a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? In the chat. Thumbs up, y'all. Thumb it up. Anyway, so yeah, but how can you prove that? How can you prove that unless there's a text message like, yeah, I shouldn't have yanked out your headphones out of your ear. I shouldn't have berated you. There's text. And again, I believe that there was text messages and stuff like that, then there would be information already leaked to the public because TMZ got their sources. So I feel like there would have been leaked information so we could be able to see those text messages or something that if he berated her. Now, this is where it gets, again, this is just opening statements. And if you've seen the Blurred AF, you already know what I'm talking about. The DA's office also has a recording in which Majors demands that Stephanie McMahon Hemsley live up to the standards of Coretta Scott King, Martin Luther King's wife. I'm a great man. Major said in the recording. Assistant District Attorney Perez says, to be clear, this is not entered into evidence. Now, Coretta Scott King, like, oh my God. So she couldn't be Betty White. She couldn't be Jackie Onassis. Who am I missing? Another great white woman. Just okay. I feel this is if they got the recording and he said it, how did he say it? Because I don't like when someone says, well, he said it like this. Where's the tape? And again, this is open statement, so we don't know. I need to be able to hear the context. How was it in context? You know what I'm saying? Was he getting ready for a role or you know what I'm saying, or something like that? I don't know. But it has to be in context for me to understand it, for it to make sense. So Now, this is, and I'm gonna give you the timeline. This is all the recap. So if you watch this on the replay, you be like, get to the point. Yeah, you hurry it up. You know what I mean? I see y'all messages. I'm letting you know this is a recap with my commentary. So if you don't like this type of commentary or anything, this ain't the channel for you. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's keep going. Now, it's Major's lawyer's turn to make their opening statement. They will begin shortly. So again, this is all his timeline. So I'm going in on his timeline. So it says, Jonathan Majors' lawyer, Power Chaudhry, says that Majors was the one who emerged from the SUV he was in with Stephanie McMahon Hemsley with injuries, and that he was scared of her and ran away from her while she chased him through the Manhattan streets. Now, we all seen the video. We've all seen the video. If you haven't seen the video, I could play the video for you of Jonathan Majors. You know what I mean? As he is walking, looking for the vehicle, he sees Stephanie McMahon Hemsley. Like, hey, Jonathan. And he like, get your hands on me. He kept going. You know what I mean? We all seen it. So we know. So there's validity. We actually seen that. So I could be like, yep, I know about that because I seen it. He was walking pretty fast, not trying to fool with her. And if someone, again, why would you chase after someone that just put boosts to asses? What do you have to talk about? He just whooped my ass. You didn't let anybody else know. There was not enough evidence to say, well, it looked like you got marked up. He really threw you for like a football. That's what I'm saying. So to me, compared to the two opening, just the brief part of the opening statements from the defense, I'm not going to lie. It looked like Jonathan Majors' lawyer knocked this one out the park just with the opening statement. That's all you need to know. Let's get back to here. This is what happened. This is where she was chasing him. And we see her leave after him on the video when old Captain Crunch, Mr. Whitehat, as Pam Entertainment TV says, which shout out to her, which I'm going to get to her because she's a member. We seen her leave after him, after he was walking hella fast to get away from her. So let's keep it real. Let me get to some of the comments real quick. Kat said, it seems like she didn't want to listen to him. Says she shouldn't have to let a stranger up in the pit house, so she plugged her headphones in. Cleopatra, Coretta Scott King, Michelle Obama, Majors hated it there. Oh my God. She couldn't be Dolly Parton or something. Y'all get somebody. Mrs. King is goals for me. Exactly. Maybe Eleanor Roosevelt for her, or maybe Queen Elizabeth for her. We never know. You know what I mean? And great, right. We love some Dolly. And there go Jonathan Majors, and there go Stephanie McMahon Hemsley. And I wouldn't chase anyone who just put hands, feet, knees, elbows, toes, hand, shoulders, knees and toes. You know what I'm saying? None of that. Exactly. Exactly. If you just, to me, I couldn't go back to we all know one person in our life. We've all met one person in our life that gets drunk, goes to the club, starts talking crazy to people, and probably kindly gets his ass kicked. All the times I've seen that, I ain't never seen him go back to the club to do the electric boogaloo, you know what I'm saying, the Tootsie Roll, none of that shit. To bring a cardboard box in there and start breakdancing, nothing. So it's hard for me to believe. Hard for me. Again, you have to prove, what did Dave Chappelle say? You have to prove to me without a shadow of a doubt. I don't see it. I'm sorry. I just don't see that. Girl, I find the white dude is trying to fight Jonathan. Yeah, exactly. Captain Crunch would have got his ass whooped. He know better. That's why his girlfriend was like, get out that shit. She slapped him. And she gave him the Ric Flair chop. Woo! Don't you go bring your ass over there. Woo! All right, so let's get back to it because I'm being silly and somebody goes to say, get to the point. Within minutes, this is Proper Chaudhry. Within minutes, the bloody person, Majors, goes to the hotel to hide, and the other one goes clubbing for hours. Chaudhry just said, that is a home run. You know why? Because exactly what happened that night, he woke up, he had He had blood on his pillow. You took a picture of the pillow. He had blood on his pillow, scratches on his arm, scratches on his face where the blood was. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it was a good sized little droplet. You know what I'm saying? It was on that pillow. You know what I mean? So she's hitting what happened that night. And remember, she's not considered a victim in this case based on her being formally arrested, even though she wasn't prosecuted. She was still formally arrested for alleged assault. So let's keep that in mind. All right, let's keep going. I will have more later, but Major's lawyer said to wrap up, we're not here because of what happened in the car. This is a case about the end of a relationship. This case is not about a crime, at least not the one that Mr. Majors committed, she added. Now, this reminds me of the Adam Foss case that Parvaz Chaudhry did for him. In that case, that woman used the R word because he didn't want to fool with her no more. Even though they had consensual sexual relations, he didn't want to fool with her no more. So she wrote, I think it was on Twitter or she went on social media, that he R-word her. Now, mind you, Adam Foss is a social justice lawyer, lost 6 years of his life and was just exonerated. By who? Parvaz Chaudhry. Who prosecuted him? Adam Bragg's and the DA's office in Manhattan court. This is the same type of case, except this time it's a bigger fish because it's Jonathan Majors, and now you done lost that case. You lost against Donald Trump, and you're probably going to lose this one the way that it's going. Now, let me keep going real quick. His lawyer's arguments basically is that McMahon Helmsley lied to the cops and blamed Majors because she was upset about him breaking up with her, and that he canceled her, Mrs. Majors' plans to start a family with him. But McMahon Helmsley will have a chance to tell the jury the story, tell her story. So that is from Ben Coachman. I kind of like what he was saying. I'm going to get to Danny's thread too, because Danny had some good information that she said, and I'm gonna get to more of her information also. Now, this is the big thing. Okay, let me get to some of your comments real quick. He said, hell yeah, she was on camera slapping him. Yeah, slapping him all in the chest like Ric Flair. What are you doing? You seen what happened to Ant-Man? You watched Quantumanium with me. You seen what happened to Ant-Man. No, Quantumanium wasn't out yet. It was Creed. You gonna get beat up like Creed? Still haven't seen that movie. I feel so bad. Yeah. The assistant district attorney tried to strike a juror in the Foss case because she didn't think he would understand jury instructions. Black man with a MBA from NYU. Exactly. And I mean, Adam Foss, I reading that story, I felt horrible for this guy because he's got to rebuild his life based on allegations that someone else said. And that is not right. All right, let me try to get to let me see if I got any more information as far as I wanted to get to some of Danny's stuff, but I think we covered most of what was going on. I mean, even Emily Palmer was talking about the making sacrifices for him. You know, you got to be more like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama to make sacrifices for him. Opening statements. Oh, this is what I want to get to. She did opening highlights. Hold on. Got to get out of this. This is from Daddy Does Law. So I'm going to have to log in real quick. Give me just a second. Yeah, I know. Let's log in real quick. Yes. Because I want to make sure that Give me just a second, y'all. Give me just a second. Oh Lord. Let me see. Whoops. God, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I gotta log in to Facebook for other stuff. I think this is it. Okay, let's come on now. I just want the highlights, people. Okay, this is what I want. So I'm going to share this screen real quick. Sorry about the delay, y'all. But let me share this screen before I get to my closing statements. So this is all the highlights. So I want you guys to Danny Does Law in Policy in Practice. Go follow her on Facebook. This is her Facebook account. I'm going to full screen this so you guys can be able to see it while I read everything off. This is everything that's been going on. She got all the highlights here, and she's justice for Jonathan Majors. So let's go over everything, and then we're going to get to wrapping it up here soon. The People stated that the relationship was 2 years long. It commenced after Majors sends McMahon Helmsley his phone number on the Ant-Man set, claimed that they discussed marriage and children, claimed that the relationship began to go sour literally months into it. The People plan to present evidence over a year ago to try to assassinate the character of Majors. In the absence of the ability of the People to refer to her as a victim, they are attempting to paint McMahon Helmsley as an infantile, using phrases like she was trained, manipulated, and that Majors withheld affection. Basically, this woman is 30 some odd years old. You ain't training no 30 some odd year old woman at all. None. I'm sorry. No. If any woman is over 30, can you tell me if you're getting trained out here? What's up, Apologetic Simmer? Hey, I'm rewinding the live from the start to the beginning. Cool. Check it out. But let me ask any woman that's sitting here, if you're over the age of 30, are you getting trained by a man? I don't think so. I'm sorry. Put it in the comment section if you're getting trained out here, because I don't believe it. All right, let's keep going. The People use the phrase manipulative patterns of abuse, to which the defense objected that Gaffney made them approach the bench. The People stated that the text that resulted in the alleged assault was from a woman named Cleopatra with a D'Angelo song lady assigned to it. We've seen that. The People objected to the defense talking about Major's upbringing and stopped the defense once Gail was mentioned. Overruled. McMahon Helmsley frequently referred to herself as Mrs. Majors. Wow. On the night morning after the incident, Stephanie McMahon Helmsley called Majors 32 times and sent text messages saying things like, I guess you're with Cleopatra now. We're supposed to get married. McMahon Helmsley was found unconscious after taking blue pills and throwing up on Major's bed. This is what Daddy said on Pam's Live also. With that, when Jonathan Majors and Bookman from Good Times found her in the closet, she was naked from the waist down, y'all. She had no drawers on. What's you doing in the man's closet without no drawers on? What happened that night when Mr. Majors went over to another hotel to sleep by himself to get away from you? What happened? Why you didn't have no drawers on? Why you naked from the waist down? What is going on around here? And what blue pills you out here taking? We got to find that out. All right, let me get back to it. And Dr. William Chang, a board-certified ER doctor at the Bellevue Hospital, will testify that the fracture to McMahon Helmsley's finger is common from falling or hitting a object, not being twisted to get a phone back. Let's keep that in mind. Again, McMahon Helmsley was found naked from the waist down, like the Major's bedroom. He had to get the building attendant, superintendent. He had to go get Bookman from Good Times to see, hey, I can't get the door open. Like, open the door for me. So Bookman from Good Time opened the door, found her in the closet, waist down, naked. You know what I'm saying? Bucket naked in the nude. You know what I mean? Unconscious, and that's when he called the police. McMahon Helmsley stated 19 times that she did not know how she sustained her injuries. The driver of the hired car referred to McMahon Helmsley as Psycho Girl. So that is the end of that right there. So again, I wanted to recap because again, day 3, nothing happened. They, the lawyers got together, they kind of deliberated certain things, and that was about it. As far as what was going on. Other than that, day 4 had more twists and turns. I didn't mention that they interviewed a data analysis. They actually had someone on the stand. So they had a data analysis or analyst that was on stage. And the data analyst was talking about all the information. Remember that 1 terabyte of information that the prosecution had, and they were supposed to turn it over to the defense, but they couldn't. And then once they got the information, some of the files were corrupted. Now we know why. Because this kid, and I'm gonna call him a kid because according to Danny, she described him as a young man, roughly in his early 20s, on the stand as a data analyst for the district attorney's office who was compiling the information, the videos and everything. She said that they used the videos and cropped them and edited them in a way to paint Jonathan Majors in a bad light, either speeding it up or keep repeating certain things like you're editing the video for YouTube. You can't do that in court. And then when they ask, because, your phone, any iPhone 14 and above, or I think it's 13, or anything that has a new iOS system, it actually has a timestamp. So every time that you take a picture, no matter where you take a picture at, it has a timestamp, so that's a date, it has a location, it has all that information. Well, they got that information off the Jonathan Majors phone, and he will say, yeah, we got it, but how did you, what was the timestamp? What did you have to do? Well, so you said you bought the bottle of beer at 11:45. Yeah. But you said you bought the bottle of beer at 10:45. Yeah. You fucked up, right? You just fucked up. That's exactly what they did to that young man on the stand. You can't work for the district attorney's office and then flub up everything that you're saying, especially when it comes to this case here. You can't say, I got this information, I got these videos, and I got this and I got that. You're speeding up, you're double editing, you're manipulating the whole entire video and not playing the video in the context. So it's hard to take snippets from people. Like you could take a snippet from me last night, when I was throwing up the peace sign like Sailor Moon. You know what I'm saying? And you can say, oh, well, this dude is this. Well, that's a snippet. You're not catching the whole context. And you would never, ever, ever be able to catch the whole entire context of what somebody is saying or what somebody is doing unless you play it in its entirety. I seen this with the Tyreek Hill situation where a news station here in Kansas City took a snippet of what he said, and they chopped up a 14-minute conversation into 2 minutes and just took all the stuff that Tyreek Hill said bad and compressed it and played it on the news and made it seem like it was law, because they didn't like the fact that Kansas City drafted this guy and he played no contest to a DV. What they did not know is that he played no contest because, like I said in a live before, when you're broke and you ain't got no money, a plea deal is actually a plea no contest. So probation is actually better than trying to have a lawyer, which you can't pay for. You know what I mean? You can't even pay for a retainer for a lawyer. So this is how they get poor people. They get poor black people a lot of times. That's why we fill up the prison system. This is common sense. So that's what you got to be careful about. And that's where they failed at here. Because Jonathan Majors got paper. So you can't just use him like like just anybody else on the street. You can't do him like that. And you got to have your backup after backup after backup after backup. And if your data analyst can't get that backup, you fucked up, right? No, you fucked up. So all I'm saying is the trial. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, this is getting good. The trial starts actually. It's should be starting now. I'm about to get off of here because I gotta go. I'm gonna get to some of your guys' comments. But again, if you're watching this on the replay, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I do have memberships open available too. So don't forget, if you want to be a member to get priority messages, and to be able to have members only chat, it's only $2.99 a month. Make sure that you go ahead, hit that membership and be a member. Be a part of the crew, Dre Mac crew. You feel me? Nah. Let me get to some of these. Okay, let me get to this. She went full Brandy Webb. You happy over there? And you're a little nappy? Exactly. You know that's my favorite horror movie of all time. I already said that to you. You know. But full Brandy Webb. Bookman without the tool about exactly. Yet the DA doesn't want 46 seconds of audio from the body cam footage coming in. Exactly. And, oh, you did. You said you made a motion like this. He did this. That's what he did. I don't know what happened, but he did this, right? I guess. Well, we got him. Book him, Dano. This is Fatal Attraction. Thin line between love and hate. And boy, is mine all wrapped into one. Messy. He didn't want you no more. Can't you get that through your greasy head? Ain't that what Mr. McDowell told old boy on Coming to America? Oh my God. But yeah, I mean, if anybody you guys got any questions about anything or whatever, of course, I'm going to be covering day number 5. Of course, I'm gonna do a short video and then I'm gonna do the live so we can discuss everything together as a group. But do you guys have any other questions or anything? I'm not gonna lie, this has been crazy. Who is Cleopatra? It is Megan. I don't believe it. Is it Megan? I don't believe it. Hey, look, that's Cleopatra Jackson. And then again, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say who, but that person is very close to me, and he put anonymous names in there. And they're I'll just say this particular person will change your name to either an Autobot or a Decepticon. It has no problem doing it. So if you come up as Starscream or you come up as Ultra Magnus, yeah, I'm live. You already know that. I do gotta get out of here. But I thank you guys for tuning in. Do you guys got any? I'll take one more question. I'll take one more question here in the next 2 minutes. Or any comments that's on here. But yep. I go by Mrs. Majors. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's see how that works. You know what I'm saying? But you see how giant they called Megan Goods on that video, the video that circled around where they thought that they were married. They secretly got married. He called her the Mrs. Who would you pick? Stephanie McMahon Helmsley or Megan Good? Because I know who I'm picking. It ain't McMahon Helmsley. I'm just saying. I'm Mrs. Majors too. Oh my God. She probably was thinking, you remember? Okay, the episode, the episode of the Oprah skit from Dave Chappelle, and they found out the baby was Dr. Phil, and Dave Chappelle and Stedman was in the back. Was like, we gonna get this bitch. They all Mr. Majors. Are you stupid? Yeah, I need some of the, I don't need no thin mint. You know what I'm saying? I need that cake. All right, let me start wrapping it up. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much for coming in here. You already know
the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I'd die laughing if Jonathan Majors coming to court with a wrap it up box. Anyway, let me get up out of here. Thank you so very much for tuning in to the Dre Mac Show. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you never, ever, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe hard, man. Enjoy your Tuesday. Where is my outro at? Gotta let this forehead get a wash and rinse. Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over?
What?
Huh. Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.